I'm here in Whistler, British Columbia this weekend for a work event, and luckily my sister and her family live here, so I'm staying at their home, and I just had to share their beautiful backyard. Look at the colors on that Japanese maple here. So this is why people plant those. And look at these big landscaping rocks. These are some conifers, maybe some pines here. Look at that. And then we have a blue colored plant there. I'm not sure what that is. So, and this looks like a fescue grass. I'm not sure what these two are. This looks like maybe a rose. But I just especially was struck by the color of this beautiful plant. And then here we have a dwarf Alberta spruce, it looks like. This looks like a dogwood, but wow, look at this. I'm not sure what this is. I think it's a smoke bush. But look at the color. Wow. And looking at that rock with all the moss on it. And this is a bit of a terrace. So you step down, there's a patio area with a hot tub. Just going up these stairs. First, look at the moss on this. Isn't that cool? The moss on these rocks. So beautiful. And then there's this stone staircase. So we'll go up here. We have more moss-covered rocks. There's a little creek. So these trees are massive. The sound of the creek is so soothing. There's a little bridge. And there's this like one evergreen, which is this blue-gray color. And this is a maple that has lost its leaves, has some lighting on it, and this is also a maple, so they flank this tree here. See all the leaves on the ground now. And I'll just walk over the creek. And because we're on a mountain, we have a side yard here, which again has these pines, this blue evergreens, and that shock of red, the beautiful red color. If you just head down, I wanted to show you this rock. Look at that rock with the moss on it. It's amazing. These plants seem to be growing right out of the rock. So these have been planted, but it seems pretty amazing to be able to landscape in such different conditions here. And here we have, looks like a variegated plant of some sort. Some more dwarf Alberta spruces. Again, some, I believe, pines. This looks like a different type of conifer. This looks like a bird's nest spruce. Very cool. And there's another one right here. So this is irrigated, so in the summer I think it needs it, but look at all that moss. I forgot what this is, but the texture is really cool. There's that other bird's nest spruce swinging over. Look at this weeping. It looks like a weeping spruce of some kind. And of course, so we have yellow, blue, red, and green. All the colors. This is why people plant Japanese maples. Gorgeous. And there's a rose in bloom in October. Look at that. We have a little flower here. I don't know what type of flower that is. Maybe an anemone. This moss-covered guy. Just wanted to show across the road this bush because the color on it is just amazing. Swing around slowly to show. Back to this other side of the house. There's these giant boulders form a retaining wall, and then it's a terraced step-up garden. This is the other side of the house. So I walk down one side and this is the other side. There's no steps on this side, but you can see again that amazing color of that Japanese maple. It's so vibrant. It really catches your eye. So there's like 3 of those on the property that I saw that are so vibrant, and a lot of these pines, I don't know if they're Mugo pines, I don't think they are, but very green. And then that bluish color as well. Beautiful. We had an opportunity to visit North Arm Farm in Pemberton, British Columbia, a town that is just up the highway from Whistler. We're here at North Arm Farm. Just want to show this garden here. It says Lavage. You see some pincushion flower. Let's take a walk around. This celosia, very autumn. And look at these beautiful colors. I see some echinacea seed heads back here. Look at this fence with all the lichens on it. So nice. Bunny friend. This looks like the herb garden because there's a little sign for oregano. Looks like there's some mint in here, and I see some borage. There's a bee on the borage. There's a vine. Selection of pumpkins. A little faded now, but imagine them in all their glory. I believe these are blueberries. There's some pumpkins down there. They do wagon rides around the farm. It's a beautiful willow tree. I think this is called amaranth. Some of them are taller than me. Amaranths, I believe. These guys are enjoying the pumpkins too. That's why cosmos are such great flowers, still going strong. So many buds on them still. There's darker ones here. This looks like a chicken run. And there's some squash here. Let's see. There's one right here. So North Arm Farm in Pemberton, British Columbia, just a nice place to visit. If you want a pumpkin, grab a pumpkin, have a hot drink. We got a pecan pie to enjoy this evening. Just at Nita Lake Lodge, and I wanted to show these pillars with these vines on them that are draped over. And they have beautiful fall color. This is beautiful Whistler, British Columbia. It's a view from my sister's house. You can see how green this lake is. Actually, it's called Green Lake. This is the last day of my conference here for work, so I'll be heading back. But just wanted to capture this beautiful vista. It's the third weekend of October and the weather is just beautiful today. Unfortunately, I won't be here for sunset, but when the sun does set and hits those mountains on the top, it's just beautiful. The portion of the highway between Vancouver and Whistler, British Columbia is known as the Sea to Sky Highway. This is a part of Highway 99, which is the traditional territory of the Squamish Nation, a First Peoples of British Columbia. As you ascend into the mountains, you will see how this route got its name. You start off by the Pacific Ocean and you ascend into the clouds as you go farther up into the mountains. Along this world-renowned stretch of highway, you will find viewpoints where you can pull over and take in the amazing vistas. If you have a chance to do this drive, I highly recommend you try to do so on a clear day when you can appreciate this amazing view. As I was driving down, it was after sunset, and it was slowly getting darker and darker, but the views were still stunning.